Okay, today is Teamer, an example of a company where we don't want sales growth because they've gone from mining to trading, and the trading has been a disaster. So this is the triple digit sales growth they've been having, but it's starting finally to slow down, 5% in the first quarter. Pretty much all of the sales comes from tin. Despite their attempts to start other things, it's mostly from tin. So we're forecasting that the sales is pretty much flat in the next 12 months, and it's actually down about 2%. So cash flow, here's the picture. So we've taken out the working capital and the cash flow is very negative. That's because they make losses basically every time they sell. They bought up an inventory of tin. Now they're selling down the inventory, so the working capital has turned positive, and that's actually turned the cash flow positive. But if you strip that out, it's minus. We're going to be optimistic and suggest that as the mining comes back, the cash flow will turn positive over the next 12 months, and that's what it would look like. Hopefully, a dramatic recovery. Because of all the negative working capital, the net debt's gone from less than $1 trillion. It went all the way pretty much to 10 trillion. But because they've sold down the inventory, it started to come down, 8.9 in the first quarter. And with our cash flow, that would be down to 8.6. So it started to turn around as they bring, you can see the inventory here. The inventory's come down by about half so far. It's all loss making, so the cash cost ratio has gone from 90% to 103%. As we're optimistic that the mining might start to come back, we've gone back not all the way but to a 93%, and that leads to a cost ratio, and that leads to a net profit for the next 4 quarters on there. So in valuation, this is the free cash flow we get, assuming quite low investment spending and a return to profitability, using our 1.6% and with a 60% discount because they still have inventory, they're still making. We're still not sure what's going to happen with the cost ratio, and they've still got a lot of debt, and that gives a target price coming back up just under 1,000. And of course, if the mining comes back strongly with better margins and they get rid of that inventory, then it could be much, much higher than that.